Today is Monday, February 9th of 2026, and this afternoon I'm heading down into Blairsville. I'm going to fill up the gas tank, and after I do that, I'm going to go over to Enterprise Car Rental, and I'm going to meet the rider there and get them down to Hickory Flats Cemetery. We assisted them back in November getting them down to Springer Mountain, and then I picked them up at Hickory Flats. We had some bad weather come in that time, and it was really cold and a little bit of snow and ice out back then, so I ended up getting off the trail and came in for a couple of days. They were going to wait to see if it could, they could wait out the weather, but it stayed not so nice, so they're back, and I'm going to be getting them down to Hickory Flats, and we're going to be taking care of them all the way through the beginning of March. All right, continuing on now down to Blairsville. I made it down here into Blairsville now, and I'm not too far away from the gas station, and actually where I'm getting gas at, the Enterprise rental car is right across the street. So I'll fill up the gas tank, go across the street, and I'll greet the rider if he's already there, and if not, I'll wait for him to arrive. Alright, so coming down in here now, and up here, I'm going to pull into the Circle K, get the car all filled up, and we're ready to go. So I'm over here at Circle K in Blairsville, just got my gas, and just as easy as this, I'm going to wait for the traffic, and then I'm just going to pop right across the street here over to the Enterprise where I'm going to meet the rider. He's not due for another 10 minutes, but I'll just hang out and wait for him. Alright, I'm out here on Forest Service Road 58. I just passed by Three Forks, and now we're heading up to Hickory Flats for the trail, the cemetery up there, Hickory Flats Cemetery, and this road here is open. So because I came in past Three Forks, I took a left-hand turn, and now I'm going to continue on up a couple miles to Hickory Flats Cemetery. I'll be back in a little bit. Alright folks, I was trying to get up to Hickory Flats Cemetery with the rider to drop them off to continue north, but as you can see, there's a tree that's just too big to do anything with. Anyways, we're going to turn around and make it back to Three Forks. Not too far out of there is the wise decision. Okay, be back in a bit. Right, so I'm out here on Forest Service Road 58 again. We tried to get up to Hickory Flats, and we were probably about a mile from the cemetery itself, but there was a big tree down across the road and it was impassable. So the rider preferred to come back to Three Forks because they knew their water options along the way instead of walking up the road. So that's what we did. We turned and came back to Three Forks, and they are on their way, and now I'm making my way out of here, heading back to Blairsville. It's a gorgeous day out here. It's 52 degrees in here with blue skies and sunshine. All right, continuing on now. Doublehead Gap Road, just got off of Forest Service Road 58. attempted to take the rider down to Hickory Flats, but that road, it was decent, but then probably about a mile before we got to Hickory Flats, there was a tree too big for us to move, so we had to turn around and go back to Three Forks, and that works too. All right, he's just going to cover a little bit more of the trail, but not too bad. He'll pass Hickory Flats and then just keep on going. Okay, it's a gorgeous day out here. It's 59 degrees with blue skies and sunshine as I head back to Blairsville.
Won't you try just a little bit harder? Couldn't you try just a little bit more? Won't you try just a little bit harder? Couldn't you try just a little bit more? Round, round, robin, run around. Gotta get back where you belong. Little bit harder, just a little bit more. A little bit further than you've gone before. The wheel is turning and you can't slow it